I got 2, but look at them. It worked. It's a miracle it worked. Hello everyone, welcome to Reinhardt for Dummies, a comprehensive guide on how to get good with Reinhardt. Okay, first of all, let's get things straight. Do you like beer? Do you like long German words? And do you like getting bullied? If you answered yes to everything, then you're halfway there to becoming the ultimate Reinhardt main. Reinhardt was released in May 24, 2016. That's almost 10 years and 51 ranked seasons ago. In gaming years, he's ancient. Even though Overwatch evolved in the past 10 years, there has always been one common theme. Everybody loves to have a Reinhardt on their team, and every Reinhardt player just likes to suffer. By the way, most of the gameplay you're gonna see in this video was streamed live on twitch.tv/RecallYT, so make sure to go follow me there, come hang out, and just enjoy watching me suffer while learning new heroes. Your passive is ultra boring, you're just a bit harder to get knocked back from stuff like a Brazilian's Bop It looking toy, but in reality you're gonna be tossed around like a hot kartoffel that nobody likes. Your auto attack is actually pretty unique since you're the only melee hero in the game. Yes, I don't count Brig as a hero. You basically swing your epic looking hammer left and right in an attempt to kill things. In principle, your swings do a lot of damage, but believe me, you will need way more swings than you think to kill even a squeezy target. 3, 4, 5 hits and she's still alive. I quit, bro. And that's if you manage to reach them, since everybody and their uncles have some form of dash, jump, or teleport ability, or just walk faster than you by default. Calm down, little shit. Calm down, little shit. So much mobility. I'm just an old man. Oh, he's gonna go up again, right? Shoot. Yep. Now your right click is your big boy strong powerful shield that has 1,500 HP, which is the biggest shield in the game. In game, this shield is gonna feel more like those glass windows they use in Hollywood that shatter even if someone sneezes next to them. I don't think we can move though. Look at my shield. It got removed instantly. You basically hold down your shield button and W at the same time, and you create space for your team. And that's pretty much half of your job. You're just a shield bot. You just walk with your team and that's it. Exciting, huh? Yeah, sometimes you can protect them from incoming fire or like a diva bomb or something like that. Stand behind my shield. Well, you did not. But most of the time, you're gonna get your shield crack in a matter of seconds. How you doing, soldier? Am I doing good? Yeah, you can keep doing it. Yep. Are you done? Okay, thank you. Your E ability is called Fire Strike. Whenever you press E as Reinhardt, you use your fire breathing technique and throw a fire wave thing that deals damage to all enemies passing through. This is your main way of gaining ult percentage, and it might be one of the most satisfying things to kill enemies with, especially flying ones like Pharah or Echo. I often find myself wishing Reinhardt's auto attack was just throwing fire strikes instead, but I know this is wishful thinking and it will never happen. Hopefully you're as good at math and geometry as I am and can calculate the trajectory, speed, velocity and matter manipulation of the fire strike and hit it every time you throw it. Else you're gonna use your ultimate once every blood moon. Now when you play Reinhardt on Stadium, Fire Strike becomes one of my favorite abilities, because in Stadium there is an ability power build that basically powers up your pin damage, your Fire Strike damage and your shatter damage, and you can basically two-shot 400 or 500 HP targets from across the map. Double Fire Strike. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, you ain't saving him. Yep, no. And your last ability is Charge. Normally in FPS games, when you press shift, you sprint, but Ryan doesn't run. He prefers charging into the action and smashing the skulls of his enemies into the filthy walls of war. Well, that was a little bit too dramatic. So when you press shift, you charge forward with the help of the big ass bushes you have on your back, and then you start drifting all around the place like you're in Tokyo. Oh no, what the f— There are moments when you're gonna pin enemies that are clearly not in front of you, and other times boop them away even though they're just right in front of you. The inconsistency of this ability is part of its charm, you know? But let's be realistic here. This is Overwatch 2, so whenever you try to pin someone without making sure that everybody has used their CC ability, or they've used their mobility skills, or are actively reloading their weapons, you're gonna end up dying faster than Concord did. We got slapped by Ana, and then, yeah, okay. Oh, hello. I'm gonna get kicked. Bullet. Oh. And last but not least, you got Rein's ult, Earth Shatter. When you press your precious Q button, you slam the ground in front of you with a big ass hammer and stun everyone in a cone. I mean, most of the times. Hitting a morbidly obese shatter and stunning the whole enemy team is one of the best things you can do in the game, and it will produce enough happy juice in your tiny brain to make you keep playing this outdated hero. But hitting a shatter of a substantial size is way harder than you think nowadays. Even back in Overwatch 1, Ryan had a hard time hitting chunky shatters, so now in 2025 there are so many ways to interrupt you or ruin your ult in one way or another. What is that? What is that? Come down! I'm gonna shatter her.
Another one.
Well, big. Oh, I'm slapped. No. Nobody saw it. But in a hypothetical scenario where you actually hit your shatter, depending on the number of enemies you hit, you should scream on your mic these specific things. If it's just one, you say nothing, but you make sure to teabag the solo shatter person so that they feel like it's personal. They're probably gonna hit you with a classic question mark or cry about how you wasted your ult on them, but remember, a solo ult on an annoying hero or player is never a waste. If it's two people, just say with a casual voice, no need to scream, it's quite big, let's go. If it's 3 enemies, you have to scream, it's huge, let's go. And if it's 4, 5 or 6 enemies, then you must go ham on your mic and scream, it's enormous, it's gigantic, it's massive, it's colossal, it's fatter than all of your mothers combined. I'm doing it. It's everyone, it's huge, it's gigantic, it's enormous. Now you're gonna see the MTD. Here it is. Boom, baby! I mean, I can go in, but I have only... Okay, bro, what are you doing? Want me to show you how it's done? It's done like... Now let's talk about perks. Reinhardt's perks are very... meh. The minor perk that I take every game is Crusader Resolve, and the major perk I usually get is Shield Slam. The other minor perk, Crusader's Fire, and the other major one, Crushing Victory, basically work around you successfully stunning an enemy, which in my experience is very situational and very inconsistent, and most of the times if you pick those two, you're gonna feel like you play with no perks, because you're for sure gonna get interrupted while pinning someone, or you're gonna get your ult interrupted, and it's not really that strong even if you do succeed to pin someone or stun someone. So for the perks that I actually use, the minor one, Crusader's Resolve, is actually really good. Whenever you have your big boy sealed up, your passive health regen starts after only 1.25 seconds, which is really strong in my opinion. But it still is a passive ability that doesn't change how you play almost at all, it just helps you prolong your death and suffer even more. And the major perk Shield Slam is actually by far the most interesting and fun perk out of all. You actually gain a new ability, which is a base ability for Brig, Shield Slam, but that doesn't matter. So what you can do is when you lift your shield up, you can press left click and you dash forward a little bit and you push all your enemies backwards and lift them up the ground. And of course you deal 50 damage to them. You can use this ability in a few ways. First of all, you can just press W and push back people so you can create space for you and your team. And then second of all, you can use it as a mobility tool, which is kind of funny to be honest, because you barely move with it, but it is what it is. It's a second mobility thing you have as Reinhardt, and it's something, you know? I think the Overwatch team has to go back into the kitchen with Reinhardt's perks. They need to cook something new, they need to cook something special, something to make him feel more unique, and change his playstyle, you know, just do something less boring. And now let's talk about some tips and tricks that Papa Rico has gathered throughout the hundreds of hours of playing Reinhardt, so you can suffer less and have a bit more fun while playing as him. Let's start with one of my favorite things to do as Rein: flank. Nobody expects a flanking Rein, because Rein's natural habitat is in the middle of the fight, smacking everyone and protecting his team. So what you want to do is go on the flank, and wait for the best moment to slowly walk behind your enemies and either ult them or pin someone or kill as many as possible. Next tip is about your shield. You're the only hero in the game that can manipulate your POV and pick corners with third-person view. Yes, I'm not counting Brig as a hero. And that's because you can hold your shield down and move the camera around without moving where your character actually looks, which means you can either BM your opponent and do the classic move where you slowly walk towards them with the shield pointing the other way and then do a quick 180 and shatter them all, or sneak peek behind a corner and catch someone by surprise. And probably the most important tip about Reinhardt, that even if you know it you will never actually do it, is that you can play around with your swings and hit them with 2 swings almost at the same time so that you can burst them down. How do you do that, you ask? You want to start swinging while looking like 90 degrees on the right of them, and slightly move your camera while the hammer is swinging from right to left, and hit him with the very end of the swing animation. Then if you keep auto-attacking, you will notice that the next swing starts from the same spot that the first one stopped, which makes the enemy take the next swing's damage almost at the same time as the first swing. But in order to hit those 2 swings so fast, you need to have perfect timing with your camera and hero movement and understand exactly where your enemy is. In my opinion, the hero feels extremely outdated and is in a dire need of a proper rework. Oh, let me climb like Hazard. Oh, I did it! You need the whole team to play around you in order to actually get value out of his kit, which will never happen outside of high elo and pro play. All the tanks that came out since Wrecking Ball release in 2018 make him feel more and more outdated. Even Mauga feels better, a hero that requires no more than 2 brain cells to play and has the gameplay depth of a pond. So here I am asking the wonderful Overwatch team to rework Reinhardt and make him feel like he belongs in the game. And that's it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this silly little guide, and if you actually did, make sure to show it by leaving a like on the video, comment down below which hero should I work on next, and also follow me on Twitch to watch me suffer live while gathering all this footage that I need for these type of videos and potentially become part of them as well. So I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Yeah, the worst thing about Reinhardt, you can't shoot the basketball. Is he wiping his butt, or are you itchy or something? What's happening? She's scratching his what the? Hey, wait a minute, I know this video is done, but if you want to watch more Marvel Rivals content, click up here, and if you want to watch more Overwatch content, just click here. And since you're here, it means that you really like the video, so why not just subscribe? Just click around here in my face and just subscribe for more Overwatch, Rivals, Deadlock, and other montages. See you in the next one. Peace.